Fighting out of the blue Mason Jar Saloon corner is Jayden Taulker.
190 pounds. These guys are close to the heavyweight division. This would be called cruiserweight.
Now, I did have a chance to talk to Taylor Borher. This is his pro debut as an amateur. He was 26-7 with 10 knockouts, fighting out of Cumberland, Maryland. He's a Southie.
So that's a decent amount of experience. Looks like he's got some kinetic tape on his right bicep.
When we spoke before, he said he was a left-hander.
Okay.
I gotta love the lefties. I'm a lefty.
Are you?
Jayden Taulker out of the Buckeye State of Ohio, his second pro fight coming in here at Saberton Station. By the way, if you care, I don't know if anybody does, it's 64 degrees, humidity 67%.
I was just wondering what the humidity was. Thank you so much.
I could tell that you was absolutely just clamoring for that information.
All right, here we go. Round one. Action's underway. Yep, we got a southpaw versus orthodox matchup, so left-hander versus right-hander. You can hear the coach yelling, circle to the left. That's what I was talking about before. He's got to circle to his left because his opponent's southpaw. Right, so if he circles to his left, he gets away from the power hand. If he circles to his right, he goes right into the power hand.
So he's just repeating that because most fighters are orthodox style.
Exactly, yeah. So when you got a southpaw in front of you, you got to get the reminders.
Okay.
You got to keep working for it.
So we've got some good coaching coming from the blue Mason Jar Saloon corner.
Yeah. All right, little action exchange. Got good punches landed by Jayden there. He's showing a lot of aggressiveness right now.
He is.
Leaving himself open, though. You got to be careful, especially in the first round. Everybody's fresh. Never know when that power hand's going to land. I think Borher is trying to just weather the storm a little bit, so that he can find his groove. He looks still calm and relaxed, you know. Took a couple punches, but he's okay.
Kind of hanging out in his opponent's corner there. I don't know if that's a great idea or not.
Yeah. A lot of coaching coming from the corner of Taulker there.
Yeah, Taulker's corner saying the hook is there. The hook is there. He's breathing heavy. He's already tired.
And there's some different styles of coaching. There's some like that that'll talk a lot and try to yell a lot and give a lot of instruction. There's some that just kind of sit back and wait to give their coaching on the rest break. Got a little charge into the corner there. A lot of aggressiveness, a lot of hooks thrown by Taulker.
This so far has been a one-sided round.
It really has been.
Yeah.
He's Taulker's corner's telling him quit rushing with your head down.
Yep.
Now head forward. If you're the crown of your head, if it's going forward, is that as bad as, say, if you were pushing your chin forward?
Not as bad. You always want to tuck your chin. But a lot of times if you duck your head forward, you get off balance.
I see. Okay.
So you go in too far, and then you open up, and it's easier to like get knocked down. Or
it's got to be frustrating for Borher because he's hearing the coach of Taulker, his opponent, pretty much tell him what to do, and he still can't stop it.
Yeah.
It's like a football game, run, toss, sweep right. You know what's coming, still can't stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, good round for Taulker. Actually, Taulker's impressed me a little bit. It looks, by appearance, it looks like Borher is in a good bit better shape. Just kind of more physically defined and everything. But Taulker really set the pace on that first round.
Did you say this is Borher's professional debut?
It's Borher's professional debut, yeah. He's played fought a lot of amateur fights. Now, I also talked to the manager of the gym where he fights out, Randy Schrute, and he said that those boys are they're very well conditioned.
You got some replay there, Patrick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so here you see just Taulker getting aggressive. He'll get low, he'll hit the body, and then he come back to the head, and then you see that bob and weave move that we talked about earlier where he'll duck under one of Borher's punches and then come up with something behind.
Again, round one belonged to Jayden Taulker out of Ohio.
I'll go along with that.
Yeah, fighting out the Mason Jar Saloon blue corner.
And, that's a fast pace that he fought for a pro fight. I mean, these are 3-minute rounds now instead of 2. He's got 4 rounds instead of 3. It's hard to keep that pace up, so he must be in good shape. We'll see how big of a role the gas tank plays here as the fight goes on.
If you're Bohr's corner, what do you tell him heading into the second round?
I'd be telling him to use the jab more and move. Not stand there and fight, but really move. Try to give misdirections. Fake like you're going one way, go the other. Pivot behind him. Just really trying to create space for yourself and be able to get the work in from there. Taulker, I would say, hey, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it looks like these two have kind of slowed down for the second. Well, as soon as I say it, it picks up again.
Yeah, there was a good 1-2 combo from Borher. 1-2 just means like jab cross. Most basic combo, you hear the old 1-2.
And also making your pro debut, a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, for sure.
I had good head movement there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's still looking relaxed. Like, we could see a big change in this fight. We could see Taulker start to wear out a little bit, and we could see Borher take over, and especially in professional. A lot of times punching yourself out too much in the first round might be a mistake. So you feel that out, and, there's slow starters, there's fast starters.
People watching are saying, okay, guys, does a minute make a difference?
Yes. Oh, yes. I mean, just watch some of the tough man contests. Those are only 1-minute rounds, and you still see the guys get gassed.
Yeah.
1 minute makes a huge difference.
I don't even think I could hold my breath for a full minute, so I imagine it's got to make an impact.
Taulker is listening to his coach very well.
Good. He's tired. Let me go. Big body shot. Same spot. Give it to me. Keep him over here in the corner so you can hear me. Good. Beautiful.
And to his credit, he's listening.
Yeah, he's listening very well, and he's landing that left hook a lot. He's coming down to the body to kind of misdirect, and then left hook landing.
Good. Keep your left hand higher, Jay. Left hand higher.
You don't really hear nothing out of Bohr's corner.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Some coaches are very vocal during the round, and some wait for that rest break so they can really look in their eyes and talk to him one-on-one, kind of calm them down.
What did you prefer?
I do both. I do both.
Does it depend on the fighter?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it does.
Good. Watch that corner and slippery. Try to keep you over there.
Taulker's coach is saying, watch that corner. It's slippery. He's trying to get you over there.
Body head.
Yeah.
Body head. Good.
There has been a pretty good slip in that corner earlier.
There's been a couple. I think it's just that's where the fighters sit in between. They get water poured on them, and all that drips down. And
now that last round, there was a flurry of blows from both of them. Which way would you score this one?
This one, I mean, I got to give it to Taulker.
I do too.
Okay.
I mean, more punches landed, better ring control, power punches landed, more accurate. I mean, all around, I'd say he controlled the round.
All right, so here's a question for you. There's maximum of 4 rounds.
Yep.
Can you win 2 and lose 2? What happens in that case?
It depends on the score. So a close round is a 10-9 round. So the winner gets 10 points and the loser gets 9 points. If it's a domination, like a knockdown, or doesn't always have to be a knockdown, it could be a dominant round even without a knockdown. But if the judge perceives it as a dominant round, then it's a 10-8 round.
Okay.
So it depends on that too, because you could get one fighter get 10-9, 10-9, and then the next fighter get 10-8, and now the score is tied.
I can say that, Borher, this is his professional debut. He did show some more offense. He did improve there from round 1 to round 2.
Yeah, he definitely picked it up a little bit, and he's starting to get through weather in the storm like we talked about. So it's going to get interesting because stamina is going to play a role. Man, when they get in the lights, you can really see the sweat flying off of him when he lands the punch.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah. Okay, now Borher's starting to land. Borher's starting to get comfortable. I'd say he's behind, but he's starting to try to work his way back into it with the jab. Busy jabs, trying to test him out.
Well, I know he's got to know a thing or two. 33 fights as an amateur. I mean, I would think some experience would have been learned at that point.
Yeah.
Now, that was a shot to the body by Taulker, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, right now, Borher is focusing on the head punches. He's using a lot of straights, which is a good strategy. I mean, straights are the fastest punch. A lot of times if someone throws a hook, you're going to be able to beat them with your straight, just from the speed of it.
Now we're starting to hear the Bohrer's corner starting to shout some instruction.
Yeah.
Taulker's corner is saying, hook him with the left, hook him with the left.
Yep, and Borher's corner is just saying, let your hands go, which just means, like, let them fly, you know, throw a lot of punches. Borher's just saying, let your hands go, which just means, like, let them fly, you know, throw a lot of punches.
Everything I know is you ain't
What a big knockdown. I don't think he's getting up.
Dropped him.
I mean,
when he hit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, it looked like by all accounts he was losing the fight. One punch, and it's over.
I think that's the first time we've seen something like that. A head blow that dropped somebody that quickly.
That was a bad one. That was right on the chin. We're going to go back to the replay. So it looked like it was a slip in the left hand. Right there, yeah, right on the chin.
Right on the sweet spot.
Yeah, left hook right to the chin. Trying to wait.
Here we go again.
Talking now. And here's a different angle from that knockdown punch. See him backing up a little bit, yeah. It looked like he turned his head into a little bit. 190 pounds.